Good evening, YouTube. I'm coming back here with a second video of the night. This was my regularly scheduled video I was going to do. I think I'm going to start a new series. It's sort of inspired by some of you others in this community, most notably MP Fox, father-son combination. Great channel they have. If you haven't checked them out, it is one of the most fun channels you'll see as part of the baseball card community. The whole family, even Mom Fox is in it, and it's like a great time to watch. And there's also, Zombie Collector with his son Luca, and some other collectors. Bowman 53 mentioned about getting cards from his dad for the 53 Bowman set. So I thought, I started my a series called Father and Sons, because baseball is a generational sport. It's brought down from generation to generation. Fathers playing catch with the boys, teaching the boys how to play the game, and showing them, and then the kids falling into the game. And some fathers who collect baseball cards are teaching the kids about the collection, and they become collectors too, and so forth and so forth. So of course, big leaguers become teaching the game, and the sons become big leaders. So that's sort of my theme of my new little series. If you want me to keep this thing up, so I'm going to start out with a father-sons. My father-son collection. I have a few of them in my collection. I'll start with the probably most notable one. Ones I have the most cards of will be the Bonds family. So I'm going to show you off my Bobby Bonds and Barry Bonds collection. So I'm going to start out with the father and work way to the kids. So Bobby Bonds rookie card, 1969 tops, with a rookie cup. I think it's a nice looking card. I have a card of each team Bobby Bonds played for. So that's 7 teams, I believe. 8 teams. So I got him. That's Giant there. Is a New York Yankee, 76 record breaker card. Notice he had the most leadoff home runs, 32. Like obviously, we all know who holds the record now, Ricky Henderson. The most years of the 30-30. 3. Not sure he still has a record, but it's pretty kind of cool records to have in a record breaker card. So this is 76 tops record breaker card of Bobby Bonds as a New York Yankee in the pinstripes. Then he became an Angel, so this is 76 tops traded. It's kind of a cool little set. Bobby Bonds with the halos. Then he became a Chicago White Sox. This is the only card he has, a Chicago White Sox uniform, so a kind of tough one to find. It is Hostess card from 1978. He played very briefly with the White Sox, like a half a season. I believe that's the only card he has as a Chicago White Sox. Maybe there's some type of regional postcard or team issue set. Bobby Bonds is as a Texas Ranger, 79 tops. Then he became a St. Louis Cardinal. This is a 1980 Burger King pitch, hit, and run set. Then he became a Cleveland. Here's the regular 1980 tops. Actually, he became an Indian, then became a Cardinal. Had those two backwards. Then he finished off his career with the Chicago Cubs in 1981. This is part of my last year's set collection. As you can see, has his complete stats and career stats and every team he played for. It's part of my last year collection. There's Bobby Bonds. Did you know they had a beyond Barry Bonds? There's a Bobby Bonds Jr. was a one-time little bit of a prospect. This is a 94 Upper Deck minor league card. He was an outfielder. I believe he was with the Giants organization. Never made it to the major leagues. But the Padres top prospect. So he was a Padre. Never made it to the major leagues. Obviously, somewhere along the lines, he missed some of the talent level, skill set, or luck, I guess. Sometimes it just takes luck to get to the majors. But 94 Upper Deck had to put him in a set. probably mostly because of his name. Then Barry Bonds. This is pretty much my Barry Bonds collection of rookies from 86 and 87. 86 Donruss rookies. His 86 Fleer update. His 86 Topps traded. And the 86 Sports Flick rookies. They were kind of popular for a few years in the mid-80s. Hopefully you can see the changing of the pictures. Then his 87 cards. Got the 87 Classic Game yellow border there. It's like a spring training photo. Green back. I think there's a couple variations. The 87 Donruss. Then the 87 Donruss Leaf version, Leaf Canadian Barry Lamar Bonds. The 87 opening day, the corrected version. I don't know. I do not have the error with Johnny Ray pictured. I have no desire. Part of my collecting criteria is to actually have cards of players pictured in the front, so error cards with non-pictures are wrong, such as Barry Bonds here and Edgar Martinez Donruss rookies and Carlos Beltran rookie. I have no real desire to collect. His 87 Fleer. His 87 Topps. We all know this card. I have this 87 Topps set. But this is the 87 Topps Tiffany. A little harder to find. Then there's the 87 O-Pee-Chee. That's the O-Pee-Chee logo. And the French in the back, which I cannot read without reading the other part. Then there's the 87 Topps Glossy Sinden. If you were a collector of the 80s, you remember these? You send in Topps. You send in and get this All-Star Glossy set. Full colored cards. So I think it's kind of cool. They'd probably be great cards to get autographed. They made them several years from the mid to late 80s. A bit of a couple oddball one is 87 Toys R Us rookies, black border. The era of the 80s, of course, every retail store had their own little sets. Toys R Us, Kmart, Woolworth, KB Toys, so forth and so forth. I'm sure I'm missing a few. And to finish off a video is my Barry Bonds card as a San Francisco Giant. The 2006 Topps opening day. It's the parallel number to 2006. There you have it, the family, Bonds family. Would you like me to, what do you think of it? Do you think I continue with other families? I have other family I can show off of father and sons cards I have. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good night and rest of the weekend. Thank you for watching. Take care.